Now at 11, buyer beware. That's the best advice for anyone trying to purchase a home in central Indiana right now. The competition to buy a house has become so stiff that many buyers are paying too much and making concessions in their purchasing agreements that could come back to haunt them. Tonight, we dig deeper into what it takes to make a successful bid and the steps to take to avoid buyer's remorse.
The market is, in a word, crazy.
Like if you're not there within 6 hours, you may miss out on it.
As a buyer, certainly it can be scary.
No one has ever seen a real estate market like this one in central Indiana. A unique combination of low interest rates and low market inventory caused by COVID has forced home buyers to compete relentlessly for houses that sell at a premium in a matter of days, if not hours.
If we're looking to buy a house in this market, we've kind of got to step outside of our comfort zone.
Preston and Melanie Bucher are trying not to get burned in this hot market, but it's not easy. They're trying to buy a house in the Nora area. Emphasis on trying.
$25,000 above what they're listing for. And the houses are going even further than that. It's making every possible concession you can make. And those still are just not good enough at this point.
To make a competitive offer, most buyers in Indiana are now forced to drop contingencies designed to protect them in their purchases. They forego home inspections, home appraisals, even tax credits owed them just so the seller will consider their offer.
Escalation clause,
appraisal gap,
20,000 appraisal gaps.
overlisting.
Look past all of the stuff in the inspection. We'll waive the property tax credits. Like if you name it, like we put it in the offer.
There's a tremendous amount of pressure on buyers right now to be able to come up with the funds needed to purchase the house, to get creative with an offer. When you're going against 5, 10, 15 plus offers, you have to try to figure out a way to stand out.
Real estate agents like Dan O'Brien of True Blood Realty know the pressure on buyers to do what it takes to get their dream home. He and other agents admit in this environment, it's easy to make a mistake you regret.
Buyer's remorse is going to happen at some point. You're going to feel that, oh shoot, did I make the right decision? Did I make the wrong decision? But in this market, particularly when things are selling as quickly and buyers have to make rapid fire decisions on a huge investment, there is absolutely an opportunity for them to feel that they could make a big mistake.
O'Brien says to avoid buyer's remorse, make sure you have your financing pre-approved. That way you'll know how much to spend. Know what your legal options are if you want to break your purchasing agreement, and know the tax implications if you want to sell a home you regret buying.
But at the end of the day, a professional real estate agent is supposed to be there to guide the buyer through the process.
We're getting into a point with this market that we have to kind of embrace the craziness in a sense.
Preston and Melanie know it's a slippery slope to chase the house of their dreams, but they say there's a line in the sand they won't cross, even if it means their offer comes up short again.
Trying to be realistic, but at the same time, also hopeful.
Hopeful is a good word.
Buyers are doing anything they can to make their bid stand out. Some are even writing heartfelt letters to the sellers explaining what it would mean to their family to have their bid accepted. Probably can't hurt, Debbie.
Yeah, whatever you got to do. It is crazy, Bob, as you just illustrated. How long do you think this hot market is going to last?
Well, things are getting better. I mean, as COVID restrictions are being eased, more and more houses are getting on the market. But that said, interest rates just fell again. And so I think that means this hot market will last through the year.